So what do you want me to look at for this game? Like, why did you bring this game?
I mean, I had way too many deaths
Mm-hmm.
and don't really know what was the mistakes, and we were losing like 7,000 gold, so maybe how to improve on that gold.
Okay. Right. So how would you approach this matchup?
You say?
How would you approach this matchup?
I mean, it's like it's good matchup. I don't mind it. It's I would say 50-50. It's hard to kill him, but as well he can't kill me easily.
Okay. So and how and do you are you supposed to push or are you supposed to get pushed? Did you understand my question?
No.
Are you supposed to get pushed or are you supposed to push?
Uh, I mean, I'm playing against Diana jungle, so I would like to have it in the center so I can just farm till my first item.
Do you think you can't pressure him?
Not really.
Okay. So first
I
of
mean,
all,
he has better clear early.
okay. So first of all, in any basically in any matchup that you can, you want to get push, right? As a zero. Like there is a few exceptions. Like for example, Silas or Yasuo, right? Like very strong early game champions. You want to kind of avoid the push because you don't have a way to deal with them. But
Yeah.
against like Veigar, that is pretty weak early, if you start here and like get few autos while the wave is meeting, you can like the wave can be meeting and you can already have like 3 or 4 autos in, right?
Hmm.
So that's pretty good. Like that guarantees you prio. And if you keep the prio and keep shoving, he's gonna have like a lot of pressure on him, and you can like try to weave like some autos with the Q and with the soldier, and then like as soon as you're level 2 or more, you just like soldier auto and then Q auto, right? And that puts like quite a lot of pressure on him. The issue of this is that right now it's kind of 50-50 on who gets the push, right? Realistically, he's never gonna get the push because Veigar is very weak, right? But if it was like something like a Syndra, and the Syndra is doing this to you, like you're never getting the push,
Hmm.
right? So be careful about this. Like this is very important. Level 1 is very important and it dictates the entire laning phase. Okay? Yeah. I mean, like, you're not putting any pressure on him, right?
Hmm.
I would like that you have the mentality of trying to actually pressure him. So, like, you don't need this soldier to actually auto the wave, right? You can just auto
Yep.
normally. But what you could do though is like put a soldier like somewhere like here as soon as he's trying to last hit a CS, and he's gonna be like he's gonna have a really hard time. So like if you put a soldier right now here and just auto him for this CS and you do this for every CS that you can, he's gonna be like this HP or even this HP by level 3, and
Hmm.
he's gonna be having a very hard time, right?
Okay. Give me a second.
Yep. Let me know when you're back.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, welcome back. So do you want to focus on the laning phase or do you want to focus on the late game? Because I can go very
I
deep in
mean,
the laning phase, but
we can go deep on the laning phase because it's pretty hard to, with a little tempo and stuff on Azir to play.
okay. But realistically, like laning phase is not the most important part of Azir.
Yeah, I
Each
know, but
champion really scales very,
I
very.
would say it's pretty hard part of Azir.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, like see how like you already half mana and like the health didn't move.
Hmm.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna tell you. So give me 1 second. Azir versus Veigar. Right. That's Master Diamond, Master Challenger. Right. So that's a Challenger Azir. Right?
Hmm.
Okay, so first of all, he can't get the prio because the Azir is preventing him. Right?
Hmm. Yeah.
That's why he's not doing it. Because he can't. But in your case, he can. Right? And like see how the soldier is like so much more aggressive than yours that was here?
Hmm. Yeah.
That makes it really hard. But also I don't know if he's gonna do it. Because like right now he needs to fight for prio. Which means that he can't just put a soldier for 1-0, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But I don't think he's gonna like as soon as he gets the prio, so on the next wave, I think he's gonna start trading. So he's gonna start to auto the wave early. He should. Yep. He's gonna take level 2 and then trade. I hope. He's way more passive than I would expect. I've seen like Azir's very very aggressive.
Yes, and it's too, but sometimes when I go for a trade, I used to just miss the timer and get
Yeah,
poked.
he's not getting aggressive at all. Maybe it's just the nature of the matchup. Let's see. Yeah. That looks more like a lane that I would expect, right?
Mm.
Like having the pressure up. Veigar is so weak early that I would not expect someone to be, yeah. And then as soon as he has like an HP lead, he's trying to freeze it. Like that looks more like a standard lane.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's unfortunate that doesn't get the kill. But yeah. So I think you could be more aggressive, right? Maybe like some Azir challenger are a bit passive, and maybe that's how your champion is supposed to be played. I'm not quite sure, but it seems odd to me, right?
Yeah, there is a chance to get a poke on him, but I think the way just playing safe and keeping the farm is still fine for Azir
Yeah,
early.
I guess it's still fine, but I don't think like Azir is like
Yeah,
that weak
yeah,
early, right? And like imagine when this Leona comes here, like
yeah.
imagine
And
instead
HP
of being this
was,
HP is like this HP. That's not the same gank at all,
yep.
right? So you have like a lot of value of just poking him a bit. And I agree that you poking him makes you more likely to get poked in return, right?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
So I kind of understand the concern, but like same thing. Like he doesn't have like a strong early game, right? He
Yep,
has he has a scaling rune as well. So I wouldn't be afraid of trading early. Like he would definitely be dead if you had poked him before.
yep.
That's unfortunate. She took the cannon. She completely broke your freeze.
Yeah, I was pinging her, but
That's fine. Oh, you missed a CS for no reason. Unfortunate. Yep. Oh, you need to be careful. I don't know if you're aware, but if he sees this soldier, he sees your recall, right?
okay.
So like as soon as the enemy has vision of your soldier, they have vision of you, right? So if you look at the replay of his side, See how he sees you recalling?
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is because he has vision of this soldier.
Okay.
So if you think he can't, which means like right now he can't, right? So that's good. But
Yeah.
it also means that
Yeah.
he's not gonna be afraid of anything because he knows you're recalling. But if you just walk a tiny
Okay.
bit more, like either here or here, it doesn't matter. Like as soon as you get out of range, you can recall freely and he won't know. But
Mhm.
realistically, like right now, you couldn't do anything, so it doesn't matter. Okay, that's good. Yep, decent. You froze. That's perfect. Okay, so what happened here? Oh yeah. I mean, see, like he's trading on you, but you're like just
Yeah.
hitting the wave. Like he's trading on you for free.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think you really need to be like looking to punish the CS. Like this is good that you saw the jungler. Very good. Like you're losing our time. And as soon as you have your ult, you should be looking to spam ping your jungler to come, because like your champion is like just not functioning without jungler. Like that's good that you're trading on him. That's unfortunate that he got caught on a Drake, but at this point, like just crash the wave. Like there is nothing for you to do. Yep, that's pretty good. You consistently missed almost every Q that I've seen. So be careful about touching your Q, right? It slows the
Mhm.
enemy, you can put like one auto more. It's pretty strong. So don't just use your Q just to move the soldier. You want to apply the damage as well. Oh, that's the 2v1 okay.
I didn't accept the Ana
The
there.
Janna? Yeah, okay. But then like if you don't know expect the Janna, like just put the W and like get out through here,
Yeah.
right? Because like going in because you didn't expect the Janna is a very big coin flip. You're maintaining the freeze, that's pretty good. You need to be you need to be careful. Like here, I would have been recalling because you know he's recalling, right? By the way he played, and he was low. So if you match the recall and TP back, realistically he's gonna have a very hard time like crushing this wave, and you can poke him while he's trying to crush the wave. And if he doesn't try to crush the wave and just like last it, you can maintain this freeze forever till your jungler comes, right?
Yep.
But realistically, you really want to poke him so you make the gank easier. Because if you don't, he's just gonna see a Veigar full life and he's less likely to come. Well, if
Mhm.
Veigar is like this HP, is like, oh, that's so free, right? Even if he doesn't know
Yep.
what your champion is doing. Especially because, like, at the first item, you're already pretty strong. Like, I agree that you're not as strong as you had Menasher, but you're not weak either.
Yep. Yep.
Here, like, this is like you need to spam ping your jungler and hard push, right?
Mhm.
Because he's looking to help. Yeah, you need to crush this. That's unfortunate. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so here you're positioning. Like I would not position with the team. Like
Yeah.
there is a pink ward here. That's perfect. Like if you just put yourself on the pink ward, he doesn't see you where you are, and if she goes in and try to ult everyone, you're not with everyone, right? And
Yep.
like if Veigar cages like if he flash cage like this, they can 2v4 basically, because like she goes in ult
Yeah.
everyone
Yeah.
and this guy like QW and everyone blows up, right? And especially because those two are here as well. Like this is like not a. If Veigar is good, you position yourself here, place a cage like this, and like everyone goes in because like there is the tornado coming. So that's a very
Well,
bad.
they they do something like that.
Oh yeah, yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Like Diana is probably gonna go like this right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep, and everyone does that. Yep. I mean, it was like when you have a position like this, like you want to spam ping one side and just go on them.
Mhm.
Like it can be Diana, it's fine. Like I don't care, but you need to go
Yeah.
on either one side. If you just let them collapse, like this is not playable. The
Yeah.
back line is exposed to someone. Like the front line is focusing not the person that you're focusing. Like everything is so bad, right?
Mhm.
So yeah, you can't let them like go like this. Like at this point, I
Yep.
would just like retreat. At least get vision of if there is someone here, right? But
Yep.
you hitting this is kind of pointless, because this is about this fight. This is not about the grubs. The grubs is like you're not gonna get a second grub. I mean, maybe
Yep.
you are, but you're gonna die for it, right? So just let your jungler die for it if he wants to do
Mhm.
this. Which was clear that's what he wanted to do, right? So just like let him die, get the grubs, and get out.
Yep.
Because like the issue now is that if you lose this as well, it's like pretty bad. Okay, you had TP, so that's pretty good. That's unfortunate that she grabs the entire XP of the wave. Yep, you're freezing, that's perfect, that's what your champion looks to be doing. Now you can try to look for solo kills, but again, you need to be looking for WQs, right? So you
Yeah.
W,
Yeah.
you don't even need him to be in range. Like you wait for a CS to get close, he's gonna stand here and Q it, right? So you stand
Mhm.
here, W this, Q forward, and then Q auto, right? And like if you do this 3 or 4 times, it's gonna like chunk him for almost half his health, right? But that's very good. Like I think you have you have a significant XP and gold lead just from the fact that you managed to freeze quite a lot. I
Mhm.
mean, I guess you have not the gold lead because he has a lot of kills, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But realistically, in other games, you would have a gold lead by the way you're playing. Yeah, mm, yeah, you definitely want to look for something here. Yep,
Yeah.
exactly. Okay, your soldier placement was a bit bad, right? So this is very good, but you want to, as soon as you ult, you place a soldier very late, right? And basically his only escape is here. So you want to instead
Yep.
place it, you want to place it here, right? Because the
Yep.
way you angle the ult, which is a very good angle, right? But this is like very obvious is gonna go through here, right?
Mhm.
So what you want to do is R and instantly W here, like instantly. Don't wait for him to come here. Just instantly W, and you can auto him while he's in the air right near, like right now, like this, right?
Yep.
And so that's gonna squeeze one more auto, and also the soldier is gonna be able to auto him all the way. Because that's a default soldier, right? But you don't
Yep.
need to default anything because you know where it's gonna go. And realistically, it would have not gone. I mean, maybe, right? Let's see. Yep. Also, you should be looking to move like this, right? Because you know
Mhm.
where he's escaping, and like, I don't think you are. Were you afraid to die?
Not really.
Yeah, not really. Then just go forward, right? Like, just follow him.
Yep.
If you think you're not in threat of dying, just go full aggro, right? And this W was pretty good, but like you could have just moved forward again.
Mhm.
And I mean, realistically, you would have not killed him, right? But I'm pretty sure like this mistake is recurrent on every kill, right?
Yeah.
Right, that's pretty good. You get a wave. That's decent. You don't get your item. Oh, that was very close. Oh, he's fucking up right now. You don't want to let him recall. You need to shove this. Oh, where are you going? I don't think you can get anyone.
Yeah. It's a bad idea.
Which means that he gets a free recall,
Yep.
right? So that's unfortunate. You didn't capitalize on his mistake. And now, like the fact that you're coming back, like he gets a free recall for no reason.
Mhm.
I mean, he's still late to Drake, so that's good for you. But I don't think that was intentional. Alright, I mean, there is nothing you can do here, and they're not supposed to fight. So I would just hit the tower. Like, there is, like, no reason for them to fight. Maybe you think that you can ult them,
Yeah.
but I mean, are they not 4 right now? Oh no, I guess they kill Draven. Yeah, I guess that's fine. But yeah, that's... You grab them. Okay, you grab one of them. Well, let's see how the execution went. Okay, first of all, you had your flash, so I would commit my flash 100% here,
Yeah,
right?
I should.
So what I would do is here you flash
Push.
here and then
Yep.
like or like this, right? And like
Yep.
maybe it's gonna catch Diana, but probably not. But at least those two would be here, right? And the ult would block
Mhm.
like this. So the worst case scenario is they probably would go like they would be able to go through here. The best scenario is that you flash here because you're out of range of her, but you need like shit ton of experience to know that you're out of range right now, right? I would go for it and try
Mhm.
to catch her, but realistically you can't. So you go in between of the two and ult from here to here that blocks the entrance. They're supposed to go here. Like there's a shroom here, like they're gonna get destroyed,
Yep.
right? And like, yeah, that's very unfortunate that it didn't go through, but that's
Yeah.
fine. Unfortunate. And you committed your flash to escape and you still died. That's like pretty unfortunate, right? See how you're destroying him, right?
Yep.
Like look at the damage of just like one auto Q. You did this damage in two autos and you didn't touch your Q.
Yep.
Realistically here, you need basically 5 autos to kill him. You're insanely strong, by the way. And this guy is 5 in 1, he's not weak. Right? Yeah,
Yes.
this here, that's like what you just did right now, you should have done this all the lane, the entire lane, right?
Mhm.
And then at this point, like you're gonna not be able to do much. As long as your ult is not up. And don't be afraid to trade. Yeah, exactly. Like Q. Oh, perfect. Yep, that's great. Don't let them walk to you for no reason.
I
Yep.
was just scared about the Draven if he go
Yeah,
with
but
her.
if the Draven decides to go on you, like you just WE out,
Yeah.
right? Like don't be
Yep.
scared. Like your champion has so much mobility. As long as you keep one soldier up, you're not
Yep.
in danger. And like if you do this, and for example he flashes on you, right? You just
Mhm.
do a movement backward and ultimate, right?
Yeah. Yep.
And if he dodged this, I mean, good play to him at this point. Like, oh, I would go for this though. Yep, it's good. Take the kill. Great. Okay, so here you lost your tower. I think the reason you lost your tower is first of all you went bot for no reason, so a lot of
Yeah.
damage
Yeah.
was done on the tower. Second of all, you did like a pretty bad grub fight.
Right.
That's
Yep.
the second reason, and I don't remember exactly why else. Let's see, what was this? Why did you? Oh yeah, you died. Wait, where did
Yeah.
you die? I don't remember. Oh yeah, right.
There
This
was
fight.
the ult.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean that's unfortunate, right? That's just a punishment for misplaying. That's it.
Yep.
Well, unfortunate. You're now in a pretty rough position because not having this tower is very difficult for a champion.
Yep.
Wait, I can't find again the moment where you place the tower. Is it bugged? Okay, it was. Alright, let's see. So here, oh, I would not face check this. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I don't think this ult was necessary because
Yeah.
you would
It
have been
wasn't.
like killed by your Trundle,
Mhm.
but that's fine. Mm. I mean, you don't have Q, so you're pretty, yeah. Why are you recalling right now? Do you have an item in base?
Yeah,
Okay.
for the half item. I mean, it's for the
Oh, you're
Zonia,
going Zonia
basically.
second.
Yep,
Why?
because of the Diana, and they have a lot of bursts, so if I catch something, I would be probably dead.
Can you say it again?
That they have a Diana and Veigar ult, so they could burst me easily. So I'd
Okay.
rather go for Zonia.
Mm. I would say champion has a lot of range, right? So if
Yeah,
Diana goes on you, I think this is more like you misplayed, more than this is
yeah,
unavoidable,
yeah,
right?
yeah, it is.
I think you can fight this. Yep, perfect. You destroy her. No, great stuff. I mean, you're in a pretty good position, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your jungler is pretty behind. Your bot lane is massively behind, but you're in a good position and you can play with your top laner. So realistically, you're not in that much of a bad state, but you need to be very careful not to die too much. Yeah. Oh, why did you decide to TP to this? Because the TP of the top laner?
Yeah, basically. I thought that they want to play it, so just try to join them and
Yeah, I don't
yeah.
think that's gonna go well. Yeah. Well, let's analyze this for a second. The second you decided to TP, two people were dead in the
Mm-hmm.
enemy team, and three people were alive. So that's
Yeah,
at worst a 3v3, right?
yeah.
Now, do you think you win the 3v3 as Trundle and Timo with you?
I mean, we can if we manage to dodge the Veigar's cage.
Okay. So you think you win this then?
I think that we can if we played well.
Well, that's not a convincing answer, right?
Well, it's not like I'm 100% sure, but there is a chance that we can win this.
Yeah, but like then, like I mean, this game. I mean, I guess you're kind of behind, right? So you taking a risk to try to salvage the game is not
Yeah.
as stupid as it sounds. But to be completely honest, I don't think you're that behind as you think, because like your champion scales massively, her champion
Mm-hmm.
scale massively. This guy is not that good at scaling. Veigar scaling is kind of whatever, right? I mean, it's like it's fine, but it's I don't think Veigar scales that well. Fiora scales pretty well, but so does Timo, right?
Yep.
So realistically, I think the longer the game goes, the more winning you are. And you're not that behind. I mean, you're 4k gold, but you have two Drakes.
Mm-hmm.
So you giving this Drake is fine. Now, I don't know if you win this fight, but if you win this fight, you need to commit everything to kill the Draven.
Mm-hmm.
If the Draven manages to attack you a tiny bit, you're all gonna die. But the issue is that you're going on her, and
Yeah,
she
we
has
spread
like a lot
out.
of tools to prevent you from killing her, and he is getting smashed, and your jungler is not in the fight.
Mm-hmm.
So realistically, this fight is 100% losing because you're not
Yep.
focusing the same target, and you're going on the support while this guy is going on the most fed member of your team, right? And even if this guy was
Mm-hmm.
helping, I mean, they are losing the 2v2, I think, right? They need
Yeah.
you. You can't just ignore her. Like, it's fine. Like, if you put yourself here and help them, like, what is Jana gonna do? Walk through you,
Mm-hmm.
right? She's not doing this. So just ignore the Jana and help your team. And by the time you're here to help, the guy is dead,
So it's yep.
and now you're forced to flash. Which arguably, I wouldn't say you were forced to flash, right? I mean, you
Mm-hmm.
didn't take the cage the cage in the face, and you had your ult still. So here, if you just chill here and attack him or here or him, doesn't matter, and then you wait for the
Yeah.
cage to expire, And then if you want to flash at this point, I would just like flash here and ult
Ult.
them away, and I can
Okay.
like run away like this if you had to flash. But I don't even think you would. I mean, I guess no, you would need to flash because like your E is out of CD, right? But like,
I was scared of the Draven's E that he pushed me to the
I
cage.
mean, yeah, but I'm pretty sure like you're. Oh wait, but yeah, and then like you stayed
Yeah,
in
think
the
about it.
TP. I mean, I guess you did this because you wanted the Drake. Hmm. I think this is kind of game throwing, right? And see how
Yeah,
you
it is.
destroy him, by the way? Like, imagine
Yep,
if you were staying in the cage and just hitting him instead of just running. You would have killed
yep.
him. And you would have killed Veigar as well. Like, you're way stronger than you think you are.
Yeah, I'm playing a bit too passive.
Yeah. I mean, your champion is very hard. So it's very difficult to see what you can do.
Mhm.
Alright, so you're here. Let's see. Again, I still think Zanya is a mistake, right? You did like 2 or 3 fights and you didn't use it once.
Yeah.
So you basically don't have an item right now. I mean, that's an item, but like it's like very expensive item for no reason. So imagine if you had Lion Ray this last fight, you would have melted them. Yeah, I don't despise this. You're destroying him, by the way. I would not go 1v2 though. Yeah. This guy is dead. Okay, that's out. Like, you do the camp and then you go help mid lane or something. Or you just go help mid lane instantly. Like, you don't do
Mhm.
anything here. If you try anything, you're gonna die. I would still to take the camp. Because what they're gonna do, probably, is as soon as they kill the thing, they're just gonna go take the jungle.
Yep.
Right? Looking to take the jungle. Yep. And they're gonna take this as well, they should. I mean, I guess they're killing you. Right?
Yep.
Yeah, and basically use Zanya for nothing.
Mhm.
Well, now this is pretty hard. The only win condition that you have left is just the soul, but realistically you're not getting it. Oh, you're very advanced right now. If she blocked it with her parry, you were dead.
I'm dead anyway.
Yeah, you're probably. Yeah. And that leaves the Drake to them. Well, let's see. Okay, so here, if you look at it, the Drake is in 12 seconds, and they are dead for at least 12 seconds. So the Drake is 100% us, for us, right?
Mhm.
100%. Even if the Caitlyn is rage splitting for
Right.
some reasons, you're still getting this Drake 100%. The only reason you might not get the Drake is someone die randomly.
Yep.
And look at it, look at the map from the enemy point of view. Not even here. Here. Who is on the map?
Just me.
Yeah. You're the only one to kill. Like, if the enemy are looking at the map and say, okay, the Drake is spawning soon, so we're going to Drake anyway, what can we do? Oh, there is a guy here. If this guy pushes, he's dead. Right?
Mhm. Yep.
So you need to be very careful. And when you're the only one on the map, like the only one showing, you're basically the only person that the enemy team wants to kill.
Yeah.
Right? Like, him showing on the wave, he didn't show enough to impact their movement that they'd already started. If he was showing on
Mhm.
this wave for like the last like 10 or 15 seconds, maybe they would have changed something, right? But realistically, like, he needs to be here to be more interesting to kill than you, because like you're so like in their face, right?
Yeah.
And see, so if you want to do this, like, you can, but you need to have a soldier ready to E out,
Yep.
right? And you queuing forward tells me that you're not aware that you're like the target of everyone else. And like, you're insanely weak sided right now.
Mhm.
right? The closest person that you have next to you is, I mean, this guy is recording, right? So realistically, it's like this guy, and he's like 20 seconds away from you,
Yep.
and you have times to die like 50 times in 20 seconds. And if you were there, you would have taken the Drake. So basically, what I would say is, this game would have been won with this Drake, probably, right?
Yeah.
Getting the soul is like so insane that this 5k, this like 3k gold difference would have meant nothing.
Yep.
But now they deny it. You get a random kill, that's great. At this point, like, since you get a random kill, but realistically, like, Leona is dead as well, you still need to be careful. Like, it's not like you're 4v5 now.
Mm-hmm.
So, again, you're the only one on the map, you're the one that's gonna die if something happens. Like, you're more careful right now than you were before, because you're in the center of the map. But, like, be careful, because, like, this tower is good, but it's not gonna save you if they go, like, as 4.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, you placing a tower makes you safe, but also makes you a target.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, like, since you played Azir, I'm sure you know. Like, every time you place a tower, you instantly get dove, right?
Yep.
Okay, so you committed your 2 wards here, right? I
Mm.
didn't look at the wards very well, but since I didn't look at them, it tells me that you didn't place them.
Not enough, I would say.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't see a pink ward either, yeah, right? I
Yeah.
mean, that's
Yeah.
a subject for another time. Like, you already have quite a lot of things to look at. Okay, so let's see. Let's see in detail. Right, so realistically, this guy is dead. Now you kind of want to hit from very far, right? You don't want
Mm-hmm.
to commit. Like, everyone, they're all gonna go in. So what you can do is just play patiently, place yourself here, ready to get out, right? Or get out like this, and
Yep.
just place a second soldier here because they are gonna commit on it, right? A good soldier, but you going here, your body language says, oh, if I need to get out, I'm getting out through here.
Yeah. Yeah.
But realistically, like, except if you saw the TP, which I doubt quite heavily because I didn't even see
No,
it and I'm not in the
I don't
fight.
think so.
You saw it?
I don't think so.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think so either because I would have not seen it. Right? Like, I would place myself here, play patiently, let them commit because they will. Right? Like, they're instantly
Mm-hmm.
committing in your soldier. Like, you would
Yeah.
be here right now, auto attacking her, and as soon as, like, in between each other, you're getting out. Right? And
Yeah.
really hugging this wall. You want to hug this wall. Two reasons. First of all, this is a thing like this. So the closer you have to this wall, the more range you have here. So, like, if you're here, right, you need to be way closer.
Yeah.
So placing yourself here puts you more terrain between you and the enemy. Second of all, it puts you an escape path, right? If you
Mm-hmm.
continue kiting right now, like, they are gonna close the only escape path that you have, and then you're gonna escape through here and through here. Like, this is basically like the enemy team.
Yeah.
I mean, you get a kill, right? That goes well, kinda. Okay, no, it doesn't go well. Okay, let me explain. You get a kill, that's great. First of all, the reason you're getting targeted here is just because you're not behind your front line,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Disregarding the person is coming here, right? It doesn't matter. I mean, it's him, right? You kill her, that's great, and then you go here, sure. But flashing here is so troll. Let me explain.
Mm-hmm.
Next fight, it's gonna be like Drake. Let's say Drake, okay? And
Mm-hmm.
the teams, like, the enemy team is here, you are here, and you're DPSing the Drake while they're waiting here. You place a soldier here, you dash, Q, flash, shuffle them all. Game 1.
Yeah. Yeah.
You need your flash as a champion to function. Your champion is so difficult to play without flash. So you flashing for support that basically doesn't give you anything, that just 300 gold. Like,
Yeah.
is this worth winning the game, basically? Like, or having almost guaranteeing a very good fight?
No, I mean, I was just trying to escape, and since the Jenna was there, so I just go for her.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah,
I
still,
agree.
it
I see your
wasn't a
point,
great idea.
right? I see your point. Do you have a massive shutdown? I don't think you do, right? So you don't have a
I don't
massive
think so.
shutdown. They don't have what it takes to get the Baron.
Yeah,
So at
yeah,
this point, you dying mean nothing. So
yeah,
just let yourself die.
yep.
That's fine. They don't need to save a massive shutdown. It's not gonna be a huge gold swing. Like, your team is not gonna instantly die if you're not here, because basically the enemy team is dead as well. So
Mhm.
just let yourself die and keep your flash.
Yeah.
Right. Her split pushing, by the way, wins the game. Crazy. She doesn't even die. And then you get the Nash.
Yep.
Very, very good. Well, at this point, this is complicated to lose. Right? Just don't die. Like, you're alone on the map. Don't die. Just don't die. That's your
Yeah.
only job. Yeah, your job is not trying to go 1v4. I think you're dying here. Yeah, you're dying. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I, I didn't need to see it to know it was going to happen. Like, you're the only one on the map,
Yeah.
right? And you're winning this game. Like, you you really begged them to win this game, right? Yeah, that's fine. Okay. It's kind of crazy that your team is managing to get a kill despite you dying. And then you get the soul and instantly win the game. Oh, UTP, they missed this. Right, let's see it. So TP here. Let's see. Okay, first of all, I would TP here definitely. Right?
Mhm.
Like, it's so unsafe here. And you're so behind. The first move I would do out of this TP is place a soldier and get out.
Yeah. I mean, I just saw them all into Trundle, so I was just
Yeah, I
like,
mean, this ward is very not far away,
yeah,
right? Oh, you're very strong. Like, okay, let's see. Mechanically speaking, okay, you did this ward, so you did this TP. So from this TP, this soldier is kind of bad. Why is this soldier
mhm.
bad? Why do you think this soldier is bad?
I mean, they can just kill me if they focus me.
Well, that's not what I was
But
going for. The reason why I think this soldier is bad is because as soon as you spawn the soldier, you need to Q to get in range.
yeah,
While if you go here like this and place a soldier on top of her, and you start hitting her and she goes on you, you just R.
I can just go.
I mean, I guess your R is not here yet, right? 6 seconds, right? But
Yeah.
like by the time you get in position for her to go on you, you have your R, basically.
Mhm.
And even if you don't, you just like E out.
Yeah.
And Leona is with you as well. Like, you're not alone. I mean, I guess you are now. The fact that she ignores you is pretty insane.
Yeah.
Or you lose the vision, that's unfortunate. And then you fail the combo. Or you didn't have your Q. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the stopping of the movement that you were confused
Yeah.
that you
Yeah.
didn't have Q. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you misplayed it quite a lot, but it doesn't matter because like you're so insanely strong at this point. You don't need to play the fight well to just yeah, say like again, if you just Q here and auto her, like you just wait a tiny second,
Mm.
you W and auto, you don't need to Q to come in the Q, and then you can just like try to Q to get the slow, right?
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure like the next WQ that you're gonna do is gonna be the same thing. I mean, I guess she's too fast. Are you
Yep.
committing to this? Like she is 1v1ing you, by the way.
Yeah, I know, but she wants to Rico, so I have my ult, so I'm just taking her time,
Yeah.
so the Caitlyn can take the inhib.
I mean, sure. Like fine, I guess. But realistically, I would just like push this. I don't really
Yeah,
care to stop her. Like this is like kinda risky because if she turns on you, you're dead. Because like she's so fed. I guess you have your ult, but if she blocks your ult, like you're in a very, very bad spot. And like you pushing this wave means that if everyone goes on Caitlyn and kills her, like you get this tower.
yeah.
So that accomplishes the same goal, right? And for some reasons, your Caitlyn that has been like not playing the game for the entire game is like 1v1ing the. Yeah, I mean, good for you, I guess. Okay, same thing. Two people in base. Don't fight. Don't die. That's your only job. Don't die. This guy is dead, so he didn't get the memo that his only job is not to die. And then you fight a 4v5, and you're so insane in your head that you still win despite being in 4v5.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see how you did this.
I should Zonia much faster. I was just greedy to
Mm,
get a few more
well,
autos to.
you didn't flash, so I would just like ult and then flash out instantly, right?
Yeah, I mean, I was just trying to pull them, then put a V on them, W, and just to leave a few autos, and then just put Zonias and wait for my
Okay.
team.
Yeah.
But I was too greedy about the Zonia, so
Ah, that's fine. She's smurfing anyway. Well, all right. Good game. Let's see. So if we remember, first of all, I think you can be more aggressive in lane in winning matchups, right? Like make
yeah.
it more difficult for the enemy to do what you want to do, which means scaling, right?
Mm.
So at least test them to see if they're responding right? Like see
Yeah.
if the guy is trying to get the CS and you just put yourself in range to do something, but you don't do anything, and the guy is scared and backs off. You get a CS for no reason. Like you get a CN for free, right?
Mm.
So at least test them. If you don't want to
Yep.
commit, you play safe and try to just. So what you could do if you're scared to be traded on, instead, you just like there is like the wave is like this, right? The lane is like this.
Mhm.
Let me draw. Like the wave is like this. Like you have your CS here. Like this is the last melee that's gonna die, and that's his wave, right? And he's
Yep.
here. This CS is gonna die, so you just move forward, place a soldier here, and then back off. And then when this CS is gonna die, you need to choose: am I getting in range of the soldier to get the CS, or am I giving it up?
Yeah.
Right? So you need to make it harder for the enemy to CS. Like basically, your laning phase was, well, my champion scales, your champion scales. Let's handshake and say like we scale and see in late game how it goes.
Yeah. That's that's perfect.
Yeah,
Just
but
that's how I thought about this
okay.
matchup.
Now different question. You're in master, and the guy says, "Oh no, I'm not letting you farm." What do you do?
Well, I would have to start putting my Ws more defensively
Mm-hmm.
to make a path for me to get to the CS.
Okay, but if the guys put pressure on you and you're reacting your ability defensively and backs
Yeah,
off, and 2 seconds later he goes again, and then you put second W and backs off, and then
yeah, yeah,
and you never trade on him, he
yep,
can basically do this for free for the entire lane, and you're just gonna run out of mana.
yeah,
And he's
yeah.
never gonna run out of health because you're not trading on him,
Hmm.
right?
Yep.
You can literally win every lane and it's your elo if you're trying to play for the win. Like there is like a lot of lanes that you're gonna just lose and lose the game for it because you don't know how to play aggressively, and that's
Mhm.
fine. But that's a skill you need to develop, right? You
Yep.
can't
Yep.
just get your way out of into challenger by just playing passive.
Yep.
Or I guess you can, but you need to not play Azir,
Yeah.
right? Like Azir is pretty strong in lane, so try to learn to be aggressive in lane,
Yep.
right? Aggressive lane, right? That's the first point. And again, you're gonna lose games just by trying to do this,
Yeah. Yeah.
and
Of
that's
course.
fine.
Yep.
Learning comes from doing mistakes and learning from these mistakes. So usually the best possible thing that's gonna happen is you're gonna try to do like 5 games and int the 5 games, and then you come to me and say, okay, I lost my lanes the 3 first waves for every single in every single wave, and then we come together and say, okay, so here you were aggressive, but you didn't respect the fact that he had like his ability up, and you didn't, so you tried to be aggressive and he blasted you, right? Something like this,
Yeah.
and then you
Mhm.
learn from this, and you say, okay, so I need to punish the cooldown. Okay, great. So like now, like E comes from a CS, I put a W, I auto Q, great, and now I back off because I don't have my ability, and if the guys comes to me, I just put W defensively and back off and wait for my Q to come back, and then as soon as the ability comes back, I can try to look being aggressive again. See, like there is a lot of skills that you need to develop, and that the skill after this is gonna be like, okay, so I'm getting blasted in lane by champions like I don't know, like Syndra, right? So now I need to learn to tether the range. Like let's say the Syndra is here, and her range is like this, right? So you need to place
Mhm.
yourself in, out, in, out, in, out, right? And at some
Yeah.
point she's gonna use her Q, and you're gonna just get out of it. And now she doesn't have an ability, and now you can look to get aggressive.
Yeah.
So that's like the three steps of learning how to be aggressive in lane. First step, getting destroyed. Second step, learning why you get destroyed. Third step, improving what you learned on second step.
Yeah.
Okay? But don't be afraid of losing lanes to learn. That's the most important part.
Mhm.
You need to be okay losing the game. Because like in the long run you're gonna win more. Second thing that I didn't look at is be careful about your warding, but I'm not gonna do it because I didn't see anything because I didn't look at it. But still
Mhm.
be careful. Like I'm pretty sure if I didn't look at it, it's like not here. What am I? Oh yeah, your W usage after your R. So when you put your R, try to W on the escape path, not just in the center of your R, right? If there is a wall here, like just put your W here instead of here, right? Because the guy needs to walk through it. And if he wants to like go the long path, you just put a W here, hit him, and as soon as he gets out of range, you just like get the soldier here and here, right? And you hit him here. But the long path is gonna be worse for him, so basically he's always gonna go here, right?
Yep.
Right. So W after R. Third thing is when you have your flash available and there is a big team fight, don't be afraid of using your R to guarantee to use your flash to guarantee a very good R, right?
Mhm.
So your R has very big value, and if you can like even predict so like for example, let's say you are against an Ezreal, right? The Azir is gonna dash out no matter what if you dash on him. So what you could do is you dash on him and then flash here and R him out in, right? That's what you see
Yep.
like challengers do, right? Because like it's so obvious that he's gonna E out. What you also could do if you're in like not a very big team fight, but let's say like you're in 1v1 against who has a dash in mid lane? Kassadin, right? You're
Yep.
in the mid lane against Kassadin, and Kassadin is almost under tower, and you dash on him. What is he gonna do?
Just ult out.
Yeah, he's gonna ult out. So here's what you can do: is either you're going in and instantly flash and try to get him, or okay, that's a bad example. Let's say that you're against this, Syndra that is gonna die if she doesn't flash out. You can just go on her and wait. You just wait. You just dash on her and wait and put a few autos. What's gonna happen is she's gonna flash, and then you can
Yeah.
mash her flash and ult, or you can just go again like in 13 seconds, right?
Okay.
But anyway, be willing to commit your F and be understanding that if you get into on top of someone, is very likely to use a dash or use a flash, right?
Yep.
So in lane, you don't need to instantly R. Like, don't try to catch them off guard. You are on top of them. Wait a few seconds if they don't have a CC. If they have a CC, you're kind of forced to, right? But like Veigar, the CC is not instant, so you can just like go on him,
Yeah.
wait a few seconds to see if he reacts to like with the flash, and if he just cage, you just R, and walks out of the cage while after the R, right?
Mhm.
And you're good, right? I guess that's a good start.
Yeah, I
Oh
think
yeah, and
it's fun.
also don't buy Zonia second, right?
Mm-hmm.
Zonia second is dog shit. Bad. Very bad. Because you don't have damage. Right?
Yeah.
Right. Any question?
Uh, I don't have any.
Alright.
It just what I think is the most important for me is just the laning phase, the way
Yeah,
I'm paying
I
with the
agree.
passive,
Yeah, I
because
agree.
I'm
This
just
part is the most important, and those are like good things to have on top of this. But this is
it's like
definitely what you need to be looking for.
on most of mid lane duels. I just think that I just need to take CS and just survive.
Well, you're
Other
right.
than
You
yeah,
are
but
right, because that's what your champion wants to be doing. The
yeah.
issue that you have with this, and like the issue that why um, Azir is so hard, like not only because he has a lot of things to do, in like has a lot of possibility. Like you're
Mhm.
here, you can DPS, all in shuffle. You can even like revenant shuffle with like the combo with the soldier already spawned. Right, there is a lot of things that you can be doing with just like the basic mechanics of the champion. But also, it doesn't force you to learn laning phase. But what's gonna happen is that if you don't learn laning phase and just keep it by playing safe, at some point you're gonna be stuck because you're gonna be
Yeah,
blasted
yeah.
in lane and you're not gonna understand. Because but wait, it always worked till now,
Hmm.
right? And you're gonna be forced to learn it all over again. And then you're gonna be like you would be stuck around master, right? Or low master or maybe high diamond. Like let's say you get to master and then you're stuck because you don't have worked on your laning ever.
Yeah.
The first time you start working on your learning and start learning the laning phase, instantly emerald,
Hmm.
right? But and that's very 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 bad. I mean very very rough for your mentor because like
Yeah.
you're gonna be like I'm a master player and I'm so shit that I'm in emerald. That's not what happened. Realistically, it's just that there is a very fundamental skill that you skipped and then you need to learn it, and learn it is very difficult because that's a very big skill, right?
Hmm.
Right?
Yep.
Right? GG. Great game, great stuff.
Yep. Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too. Thank you. Bye.
Bye bye.